And for you guys who don't know what Konami Fix the Banlist is, Konami Fix the Banlist is a segment on my channel where I talk about cards, decks. Well, I talk about cards that I think that should be either taken off the ban list, limited, semi-limited, or just banned completely. That's basically the segment. I also kind of go a bit deeper into my ban list predictions, if that's a little thing, which is another thing as well. So yeah, today we are going to be talking about a card that is literally just completely stupid beyond belief, just like shouldn't be here in the meta, and that is Anti-Spell Fragrance. Now you guys should know what Anti-Spell Fragrance is by now. Anti-Spell Fragrance is a trap card that says you have to wait a turn before you can use spells. So you have to set them, then you have to wait until your next turn. So why do I think this card should be limited? Yes, limited. Well, because it just makes the spell mechanic completely stopped, really. Because, like, being able to stop some spells, like just stop them completely for a turn, is complete stupidity. Because you could be like, oh, okay, I'm in the middle of a game and I need to top deck this one card to win the game. Sure, like that's a reason why this card may exist, but it's a valid point. Okay, I draw this one card to win the game, but in the standby phase, my opponent activates Anti-Spell Fragrance. Now, I can't activate this card, be it Raigeki, Dark Hole, I don't know, maybe something like Creature Swap, I don't know. And you can't win the game because you drew this card, and they had Anti-Spell Fragrance. That is a reason why the card should be limited, because it's a card that is up free, it's a big floodgate, and with big floodgates like that, it's just really, really stupid that it has the ability to stop an entire mechanic. And I know that I've said this with a ton of other cards, but just being able to stop an entire mechanic isn't fair. Like, this is one of the original mechanics as well, so just being able to stop your entire spell mechanic, just done. Stupid. Shouldn't be here. Like, stopping it, like, I can admit that it's a necessary evil, because it's a card that is necessary to slow down decks like Pendulum. And without this card, you wouldn't actually be able to stop Pendulum in their tracks whatsoever. Sure, you could strike a Pendulum somewhere, but that doesn't stop you from stopping their scales. But, like, Anti-Spell Fragrance in general, it's an unfair card. Being able to stop all spell cards from being activated right away stops the entire mechanic. Hell, you can't even activate quick play spells on your opponent's turn, because of this card stops you from being able to use them on their turn. So it even stops you from being able to use quick play spells that you should be able to use on your opponent's turn as soon as they're set, but you can't because your opponent has Anti-Spell Fragrance up, and that's just not really fair. Plus, this card can be used in decks like Treat Toad Heroes, for instance. Now, I side it personally, but you can use it in there. And if you open that with a Mask Change, that with an Instant Fusion, if you go in first and you open Instant Fusion, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Bubble Man, no, not Bubble Man, you open Equal, Hero Lives, and some other random card, then that can equal a Bahamut, Treat Toad, Dark Claw, Shadow Mist in defense, Anti-Spell set, and your opponent can't get around it. All because you have the Anti-Spell up, you have the Treat Toad on board to negate any effects. Your opponent can't be like, oh, Raigeki, because you have the Anti-Spell, and it's just like, it's a completely unfair card. And another reason, obviously, is it does kill the Pendulum mechanic completely. The mechanic they have been pushing for, I think the Pendulum mechanic's been good since, just before the end of last year. Well, since Klee, obviously, but I'm talking about in a whole perspective with like no just multiple decks like Construct, Burning Abyss, like Shadows, Burning Abyss, Tellarknights. Like Klee was on the same level as them, but it wasn't really the best Pendulum deck. It was more of a Floodgate deck. But just being able to stop an entire summoning method, it's another reason why it's a stupid card. And having cards like these just isn't fair. But having it at 1 is fair enough because it is a necessary evil. You do need it to be able to stop the pendulum mechanic. It is a necessary evil, but I don't think it's a card that should be at 3. It's like Vanities. Vanities is a completely stupid card. It can just stop it can stop the entire special summon mechanic, but it's at 1 because of that. Anti-spell fragrance is the same thing. It stops a whole mechanic, yet it's at 3. So it just makes sense for the card to go to 1. But yeah, guys, that's enough of me rambling on about why Anti-Spell Fragrance should be limited to 1. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Anti-Spell Fragrance should be hit to 1? Do you think Anti-Spell Fragrance is a stupid card? Tell me what you think. And as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Play the bell, press the bell button as well after you subscribe so you can get notifications, because YouTube is making you now double subscribe for some reason. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Robert1 signing out.